Namaste and greetings. It's my pleasure to address you all in this very august gathering on Nepal Competitiveness Index 2024. This study is unique in itself in the sense that it delves in 7 provinces as to how they have been doing in terms of their competitiveness and how they can excel themselves compared to other provinces. I understand that provinces are key to develop the national economy, and they have to be competitive to each other. And as provinces don't have much resources of their own as delegated by the federal government in terms of intergovernmental fiscal transfer, they have to mobilize local resources, provincial resources, more to say to provincial private investment. So on that matter, I would argue that if provinces become competitive to attract more investment, they would be able to prosper faster than other provinces, and they can meet the financial gap which otherwise could not be met through the federal government's transfer system. I would also like to reiterate the fact that urban centers are the key for economic development. They drive the growth process, but that is only a necessary condition. For it to be a sufficient condition, the urban centers must have a very strong linkage with the rural economy in terms of production. Basically, the agriculture produces and the supply of labor comes from the rural economy. And from the urban areas, the jobs provided by the urban industry and services create income for the people in the rural areas, and the same goes to the rural areas in terms of remittances. So, a market for rural producers and also market for labor, and then the flow of money back to rural society through remittance and also through the sale proceed of agricultural producers, and that binds the kind of linkages between the rural and urban economies. So having said that, I would argue that unless the urban centers are developing a backward linkage with the rural economy, notwithstanding the present context where imports are overwhelming the most of the demand that is generated in the urban areas. So I would strongly recommend that the provinces become competitive to get more investment, particularly from the private sector of their own resources, and then the private sector drives the growth process along with providing support to the rural economy and also getting feedback from the rural economy in terms of industrial raw material, agricultural produces, and then also the labor force for their activity to grow. So with this, I think this competitiveness index gives some ideas as to how provinces can have a complementary role between rural and urban areas to develop their economies, and also to excel compared to others so that they can really prosper through a very competitive and complementary way. Having said that, let me just say my best wishes to the organizers and to the young researchers who have endeavored to do all this good research work. I wish this kind of initiative continues in the coming days. I wish this program a grand success. Thank you. Thank you very much.